Hey guys, LuckyHD here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be recreating a map out of the entire Loomian Legacy thing that we have so far. I'm going to be going over all of the routes and stuff and compiling them into one map to show for you guys. I'm going to be marking down the roaming locations, the battle theater locations, and all of that stuff. Also, in this video, I'm going to be talking about what possible routes and Loomians we could be seeing in the next couple of updates. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to go down there, like, subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. So let's start off with one thing. This map is a very simple. It's not anything, too complex for you guys. It's just a simple map that I made in MS Paint. And, it's obviously not the best, but I think it's more easy to learn than like an actual map. But of course, once we get the actual map, that will be very cool to see, like, obviously, because then after that we can kind of make out what the rest of the map will be, if you know what I mean. So let's go into the MS Paint thing. I know it's very not professional, but here's the map so far, and let me just cover that up with that. I have a key up here, as you can see, and I'll actually move it more towards the side over here, because obviously Loomian Legacy's map's gonna be huge, I'd assume. Map made by LuckyHD, by the way. Just gotta include the little plug right there. But starting off, we are in Midas Town, and the kind of way that I did it is I branched it off into, like, for this one, the lab, the dig site, and Route 1. So that's kind of how it is for all of them. Example, going into Route 3, Galvanite Cave, all of that stuff. So we have a Midas Town, lab, dig site, Route 1. So after that, we go into Chestnut Town. Chestnut Town goes into Gale Forest, which has one of the roamings in it. The roamings are marked up here in the red, and the battle theaters are in the blue, both of those boxes. So after that, we go on to Route 2, and then after this is it gets confusing. I tried to follow the general, like, kind of, how do I say this, the general shape of how the routes are. So if you gotta kind of look at it so that your character is kind of walking, I guess, I don't know, it's walking this way, so like the bridge would be right here, so you're kind of gonna have to like flip it, if you know what I mean, or just like turn your head to the left, and then you're gonna be going here, going into Route 3, which actually has Sylvan City next to it, or going into it, as well as Galvanite Cave down here. Galvanite Cave is honestly nothing too special yet, and I feel like they should add some Loomians inside of it. I don't know, that's just me. But inside of Sylvan City, we have the first battle theater. Then it goes on to Route 4, which goes into Kanako Village, Route 5, and then from Route 5, we go into Igneous Hollow. Then after that, it goes, not straight, but more like a curve, because you gotta think, Route 5 technically does curve to the right, I think the left, I think it's the right, so it kind of does curve to the right, which I just indicated with a slash, or just like a diagonal line. And then after that, going straight forward from there, we have the pagoda, which is where one of the roamings are, being a Kazane, obviously. And to the right of that, we have Highway Cemetery, and then to the left, we have Highway Village, that has a battle theater as well. Going into that, we have Rally Ranch, or Route 6, and then here's where a lot of you guys might get a little confused. If you remember back a while ago, I actually made a thing on the new xSXILLEREXx City sign. If you guys remember that, basically what I pointed out is that there's grass below the xSXILLEREXx City sign. And I'll pull it up right here. I'm just gonna do it in my Discord because I'm just lazy. So as you can see right here, this is the, like, I don't know, it's the opening to xSXILLEREXx City. We have this thing right here, which is usually, oh yeah, Peep Oofty's down there watching Guardians of the Galaxy. But we have the route right here that is going to go into xSXILLEREXx City or leave. I'm assuming going into, that'd make the most sense, obviously, because we have this xSXILLEREXx City sign. It's kind of like a little welcoming thing. And then one of the devs said that there will be no Loomians actually inside of xSXILLEREXx City, which means that we're just going to be getting a Route 7 or something like that. So as you can see, grass right here, and I assume there's going to be a lot more grass, I don't know, throughout Route 7. So yeah, there is that right there, which is why I included Route 7. And then from there, xSXILLEREXx City. And if you're wondering, well, Lucky, how do you know where Route 7 is? If you actually go over here, yes, it's not mentioned, but this is what I'd like to think Route 7 is going to be. Right here, we're just going to go into here. Route 7 is going to be there, and it's just going to be a kind of like a little like big pathway going that way. And then most likely what it's going to do is not go on Twitter, is it's going to go into Sephiroth City, which, if you know, Sephiroth City and Sylvan City are connected. As you know, Sylvan City, if you go to one of the workers, it says that's the upper district or something is currently unavailable, and that has all of these big giant buildings behind it, which I think we can all agree is Sephiroth City. So I kind of put that behind there because, like, as soon as you come into Sylvan City, it's kind of towards the left. So everything is really just a big loop from here. And it's gonna be interesting to see how I don't know how this map plays out. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, once they actually do reveal the official map. And let's go on to some of the like new routes and stuff that are gonna be coming to the game. If we actually go inside of the Lumipedia, we have a plethora of them to look through. First of all, being Mbit right here. Mbit says it's soft fur is warm to the touch. This Loomian is especially popular in the colder regions of Roria. If you don't know, Roria is the entire region itself. Colder regions, this means we are probably going to be getting a snowy area, snowy Loomians. Could we be seeing Himbers out in the, not out in the wild, but like out helping people or something, if that makes sense, out like in physical models. Ryburn and Seer Knight have nothing to give. Dripple, yeah, nothing too much. Reptide, though, the bottoms of rivers near the seas and coast. So, are we going to be getting a beach area? Are we going to be getting a sea area that we could, like, swim on and stuff? Who knows? Could we be getting, I don't know, what was that place called? Rose Cove V2? We'll just have to wait and see. And then this one is honestly one of the best ones that I've seen so far. It is Tatab's Deep in the Jungles of Roria. So, this just outright admits that there's going to be a jungle type route, and then obviously there's going to be a jungle Loomian or jungle Loomians. Could we be seeing panda Loomians? Could we be seeing I don't know, what are some jungle things? Parrots, I guess. Parrot Loomians. We could be seeing like a parrot and a pirate or some pirate. I don't know. I just tried to think of a name right there, and I just said the word pirate. So proves how smart I am. But we have the Deep in the Jungles of Roria. So we're gonna be having jungles, and then if we go to whatchamacallits, Vesperado seclude themselves in dark abandoned buildings. The dark abandoned buildings, could we be seeing maybe like a spirit type area? Could this be obviously with the area of Sephiroth City? What I mean by this is I guess we're just not having that. Okay. But if you actually remember in the original leak, there's like this kind of like a, I guess it's like this broken down area, if that makes sense. There's like dead trees, kind of like a tilted building. So it kind of looks like the poorer part of Sephiroth City. Could we be seeing Vesperado's hide inside of there? Who knows? And that's all for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I know, it's kind of a little weird video. If you want me to do more videos kind of like this, let me know down in the description below. Hopefully, you guys were a little bit informed by this, because I know not a lot of people actually look through the Lumipedia. So, yeah, I'll see you guys. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Volcaloa, a large island. Could we be seeing Gigantamax Loomians? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you go down there, like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.